Hey, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well. And peace and safety to the Akim around the four corners of the world, pushing out this truth and putting their lives on the line to do so. I'm back. This is Brother Karas back with another lesson. I'm gonna go in on meditating upon the scriptures. Throughout your daily life, throughout your daily walks, when you're in certain situations, whether you're at work, you're at home, you're doing a hobby of yours, when things happen, scripture should come to mind, and let me get the scripture. This is like 1 Timothy 4, and I'll start at 13. It says, "Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine." That's right. So we're supposed to read. We're supposed to exhort one another. From the script through the scriptures. It says, "Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy with the laying on the hands of the presbytery." We're not supposed to neglect our gift. And how do you neglect the gift? Not reading, not doing your videos, not meditating upon the scriptures, because ultimately, man, that's how certain things stick, when you meditate upon it. To think, meditate meaning think deeply and to focus on it. You may see a crowd of niggas, and you may have to go in that direction, but you may be meditating. If you're meditating upon the scriptures, what is it? Proverbs 4:14 may come. That's how you meditate. And now you know how to move, basically. You're just not out there like a chicken with his head cut off, so to speak. It says, I'm gonna read that again. It says, "Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by the prophecy, which is the laying on the hands of the presbytery." And the word presbytery just meaning elders. The elders basically showed us the truth, and exhorted us and told us how to move, So you don't want to neglect it, It says, "Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all." Verse 16, "Take heed unto thyself," and what is that? Examination. Take heed upon thyself, It says, "And unto the doctrine, continue in them," and that's a cut to you guys, you One Testament guys, you Old Testament guys, or you New Testament guys. It says, "For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee." And by doing these things, man, you'll be saved. You'll be saved and through Jacob's trouble, because you meditated upon the scriptures day and night. You basically pre trial or pre-run, that it's like a demo, basically, before Jacob trouble come in, moving throughout the world, meditating upon the scriptures. So when Jacob trouble does come, you'll know what to do. That's why the Lord gave us these commandments. That's why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua told us to meditate upon the scriptures day and night. And I'm gonna give another scripture. This is Colossians 2, and I'm going to start at 7. It says, rooted and built up in him and established in the faith. You know, how do you do that? By reading, meditating upon the scriptures. You're rooted. You know, you're unmovable. You know, you build up in the faith and the truth. You know, it says, as ye have been taught. How we've been taught through the apostles and the elders. You know, they've given us the guideline through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Therein with thanksgiving, you know, and you have to be unmovable, rooted, you know, firm in the truth, you know. And if you're not meditating upon the scriptures, man, you get knocked off. You know, because you're not in tune with the spirit and how things are moving. You know, it's very important to be in tune, and because you'll get left behind, man. You know, the spirit is going to wait for you to be in tune with things, man. You got to keep up. You know. I'm going to get another scripture. This is Sirach 39:1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High. And what's the law? The statutes and commandments, you know. It says, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all ancient and be occupied in prophecies. You know. And that's the point. You're being occupied. We're being busy, so to speak. You know, in the scriptures and prophecies. You know, you'll see you'll watch the news, see what's going on. You know, you get certain notifications from the news, not the fake news. You know, not no CNN shit, man. You know, it's real legit news, man. And see what's going on in the world. And you can link it with the scriptures, you know, so you won't be lost. You know, a certain topic may come up while you're at camp or on a live stream, and with you being meditated in the scriptures and doctrine, you can speak upon it, you know, because you know what's going on, you know. I'm gonna get one more scripture before I close out. This is Sirach 6:37. It says, let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandments. You know, not sometimes or when you feel like it's continually. You know, everything should be spiritual, man. You know, whether you're going to the movies, you know, you see certain people out in the world, you should be like, yeah, that's just, even if you just, all right, that's an Edomite. Yeah, you can tell that's Jake right there. You're meditating in the scriptures, you know, and that's really with anything, man. You know, if the so-called college professor, you know, when he's out and about, man, he's meditating upon his profession. You know, he's thinking about things that's concerning what he's into. You know, and we have to be the same way. You know, so what more for in truth, meditating upon Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. You know, it says, and meditate continually in his commandments, he shall establish thine heart and give thee wisdom at thine own desire. You know, so when you meditate, you obtain wisdom through, you know, through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. You know, and that's how you become more sharp with the scriptures. You know, when you're out speaking, you know, pulling precepts, reading for a brother. You know, you always got a precept so to keep him going. You know, and that's important, man. You know, you gotta just build up, man, so you can be rooted. You know, I ain't gonna be too long. I'm gonna go ahead and close out. I hope the video was edifying. I'm gonna end off by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakal Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS. Till next time, Shalom.